in, so I've got my view. I go to lap and punch. I've missed that one, so I'll lap and punch again. I'll step with the palm and hit the face, palm and hit the face. I'm going to grab like Mangensen now, just to pull the back of the neck. My left hand will be guarding their inside if I was to throw something else anyway. From where I am, I'm just going to drive through with the Jen, basic stance, basic punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turning punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 count, 2 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Straight into Tanda. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 count, 2 Tanda. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bong sao. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 count, 2 bong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Buddha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 count, 2 Buddha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pak sao. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pak sao, fak sao. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jump sao. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This time jump sao into Hun sao and low strike. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gum sao. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This time gum sao. Straighten the arm into a fist, and then we'll change. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't know what happened there. I disappeared. It's very bizarre. Maybe the camera. We shall see. Right. Footwork. Leg forward. Do lift kick. Foot down. 3 punches. To the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Left leg forward. Going to go through the technique of Buma and then Huma. With the punches, just to remind you, your guard is up, you step forward with a punch. Step back with a punch. Your guard is up as you circle your foot, circle again, and punch. Okay, start with the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, just shaking off. Okay, left leg forward, keeping your guard up, I'm about to squat down and come up 3 punches. So left leg forward, squatting down, 1, and coming up 3 punches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, change leg. Same again. 1 and 3 punches. 2, keeping that guard up as you go down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, everything should be nice and warm. Okay. Keeping that guard up, lift kick, and back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, and just shake off. Yourselves a quick drink, guys. Good to see you, Adrian. Okay, if this camera goes off again, I'll change it back to my my other webcam. See how we get on. Right then, just want to look at some footwork this evening, just an understanding the importance of that. We spoke a lot about over the past few weeks, having our guard up. We've stood in a neutral stance and we've been in kind of neutral postures, however we might talk. Yeah, like this, like this, like this. And we've looked at getting our hands up and stepping back and doing palm strikes. And we've also looked at on the floor and getting up. So, importance of footwork and evasion. Something's coming in, yes, having your guard up is good. Going backwards all the time is not ideal, especially if you run into a wall. I've got nowhere else to run. We've spoken before about a car, oncoming car. If I keep running backwards, I'm going to get knocked over. I've got to come to the side. So what I want to look at this evening is just going through our footwork, really. Even from a square stance, if something's coming direct, and I step off with a view, I've got cover on both arms, and that's going to allow me to move in multiple directions. So, from a neutral stance, what we're going to do, we're going to Bumar at a 45-degree angle. We'll go to our left, and we're going to throw a right Busau as a cover. They've thrown maybe a hook or a straight, and we've just come in, and we've got this guard here. We're going to try and lap down to throw a punch, but as we're lapping down, then they're retracting their arm, so we've got nothing, but we're throwing our punch anyway, which will then hit their next punch. So if I was coming in with a 1-2, I've stepped off, they've retracted their arm, so I've nothing to lap. I've thrown a punch, and I catch their punch on the outside of my arm. So now it's all about footwork. We spoke before about positioning, the energy, your reflex, your timing. Your positioning is the most important. You're going to get that with footwork. You can't get that any other way. If I'm just moving here and I'm stuck, yeah, I might evade a few shots, but eventually I'm going to get caught. So, from a neutral stance, however you want to be standing, what you're going to be doing is stepping to your left 45, driving a Busau up. Turning, throwing a punch. Imagine you've lapped, but you've missed, so you've blocked their punch here. You're now going to Bumar again to lap and punch. Let's just run through that again. Square stance, kind of minding your own business. Punch is coming in, so you step Bu. You go to lap and punch. Their big punch now has come across your arm. Step, lap, and punch. From here, you're going to step through from the lap hand with a palm strike and then a palm strike. So it's a simple enough technique. Standing, 45 Bu, lap punch, step, lap punch, palm strike, palm strike. Once more. So if you want to practice your different kind of standing poses, we're not always going to be guard up because, you know, things happen. It's understanding that however I'm standing at the time, something happens, I've got to be able to get into a position. So if you want to change these positions as we go through the techniques, by all means do so. Okay, so standing, I'm going to step 45 Bu, lap punch, palm strike, palm strike. Good. And again, stepping 45 Busau, lap punch, stepping again, lap punch. Rear hand stepping through palm, and then palm again. Remember with the palm strikes to keep that palm strike on and not retract. Because if I've got it on, looks like this, my camera's going to be counting down, so if it switches off, I'll switch it back on again. Right. Go through it once more, and then I'll flip the camera back on. Non-violent posture. Attack comes in, step 45 Bu, lap punch, step again, lap punch. Palm strike with the rear hand, rear hand, and good. Right, I'm just going to reset this timer. Opposite side now. Going to step to our right with the left view. Remember, we're cutting 45. You're not just stepping sideways. I'll have all the momentum, if someone's swinging, I'm just going to step and probably catch it anyway. You've got to cut at a 45-degree angle to catch that punch, and then throw that punch, and your punch becomes your next block. So I can then step again to throw a punch as I lap, rear hand palm, and then palm again. Remember, with your palm strikes, they go straight over the top of your palms. Once more, so going to our right this time. Step in, 45, view. Lap punch, palm strike, palm strike. Going through these drills, if you can use visualization, it really helps with the intensity. It doesn't matter about the speed at this point. If I'm imagining the punch coming in and I've just stepped off and I've covered, and I'm going to grab that punch and throw, and I block another punch, I've got to then learn straight away to fire off another punch, then to step in palm and palm. The intensity of what you're doing this and what you're thinking about up here is just as important as doing this with speed. I would rather you go nice and slow than to go really fast and just, do nothing, kind of just hit in the air. Have a bit of intensity behind that, as if it's kind of really happening. So once more, step in across to our right with a Busau. Going to grab and throw a punch with a lap. You miss that punch, but your punch blocks their punch, so you grab that and throw another. Stepping through, rear hand, palm. Straight over the top, and palm. Good. Do that again. Step in 45, view. Lap punch, palm strike, palm strike. Good, once more. To your right, stepping in. Lap punch, palm, palm. Good. I'm going to add a knee to this technique. So from that palm and palm, we're going to be looking to grab so we can drive a knee through. So if you want to go through it with me, of course, that's fine. From the starting position, I'm going to go to my left this time. The threat's coming in. So I've got my view. I go to lap and punch. I've missed that one, so I'll lap and punch again. I'll step with the palm and hit the face, palm and hit the face. I'm going to grab like Mangensen now, just to pull the back of the neck. My left hand will be guarding their inside if I was to throw something else anyway. From where I am, I'm just going to drive through with the knee and then reset. Okay? Just go through that once more. Again, just to have that intensity in your training, just visualize the attack coming in. So the attack's coming, I step off, 45 view. I go to lap and punch, but I miss. But my punch has blocked theirs. Turn, lap and punch again. Step through, rear hand, palm, palm. Grab their head, drive through with the knee, and then come back. Can you just add, once you've done your knee, strike, obviously for the drill, kind of come down and go back into your guard. You'll probably get into, we're going to add another bit to this anyway. But for now, just get into that habit of keeping your guard up. So once more, step into your left. Attack's coming in, view, lap punch, rear palm, forward palm, grab, knee, and then into guard. Good, one more to our left. Punch coming in. View, lap punch, palm strike, grab, knee, back into guard. Good. Opposite side, so we're going to go to our right. Attack comes in, step, view, lat punch, lat punch, palm, palm, grab and drive the knee. Back into guard. Good. Once more. As that comes in, step 45, cover, lat punch, stepping through, palm strike, grab, and drive the knee. Back into guard. Good, one more time. Change your starting position if you want to. The thread's coming in, so you're stepping off at 45 degrees, cutting that angle down. Grabbing, lat punch, rear hand stepping through, palm, palm. Grabbing the head, pulling in, back to guard. Good. Okay, if my camera goes off this time, I'll change into my webcam, so they might go dark for a minute or so while I just set it back up. What we're going to add this time, so you can practice, is what's going to happen. We're going to look at what happens if someone grabs that knee. If you're compromised and your knee's up because they've grabbed it, yeah, you've gone to do this, throw the knee, but they've grabbed it, so you're on one leg. Yeah, it's what you can do from there. Just have a think. But it's something we've been looking at over the past couple of lessons anyway. Want to look at throwing your horizontal elbows. It's just going to be enough to give you a bit of space. So we're going to go to our left again. The attack's coming in. You're stepping off, 45 bew. Lat punch, lat punch. Low hand does a palm. Rear hand, palm. You grab, and you're going to drive the knee, but this time, they've caught it. Okay, so you're on one leg. What I want to do now with your left is fire a horizontal elbow, across, and then a right, and that should give you enough power, I guess, to be able to put your foot down. Because if someone's grabbed your leg and you can fire an elbow, chances are they're going to probably want to protect their face more because another elbow is going to come in. So once your leg is up, you're going to do an elbow, and then get back into guard. So that in full. To the left, Buddha, lat punch, rear hand, palm, palm, grab, knee, knees up in the air, elbow, elbow, down back into guard. Good. Try to the right, attack comes in, you block, lat punch, palm, palm, grab, knee, it stays up, elbow, elbow, back into guard. Again, to the right, punch is coming in. Buddha, lat punch, rear hand, palm, palm, grab, knee, elbow, elbow, and back into guard. Good. You guys get yourselves a quick drink. I'm just going to change this camera around. Block. Lat punch, palm, palm, knee, up, elbow, elbow, and back. Yeah? Okay. So everyone, can you hear me okay? I know Mike's sound a bit dodgy, but everyone else seems to be all right. Let's get your hearing fixed, Mike. Yeah, there we go. Right. Once more. We're going to step to our left this time. Cutting 45, queued up. Lat punch, palm strike, grab to knee, elbow, elbow, back into guard. Step to our left, exactly the same. Buddha, lat punch, palm strike, grab, knee, they've caught your knee, horizontal elbow, back to give you some space. Good. Any questions? Yep, okay, Mike, I'll put you on. So if you can unmute yourself, sir. You have the...
It's more about the intensity of the palm strikes, because we're trying to cover the face, aren't we? So we're not really going at that to like really sort of hit them hard. Is that the thinking behind it?
It would. There's going to be the second. Well, the two palms are going to be following up quite quickly. So if I've hit once, I mean, it might be that the first one is enough for them to stagger. Because what we're going to look at, what we're going to add to this is that they drop down and they come to kind of grab us again, so we can do a jump set. So if you're looking at the intensity, you can put as much in that as you want. I mean, it might be that you kind of almost bend your fingers, so it becomes almost like a gouge, and then you're firing again with the second one. Because if you're gouging down, if you know, it's like if you catch somebody's eyes, they have to close and the eyes are watering and stuff. So it's just understanding that process really. So if you can either do it as a flat palm, or even think of coming into rake, or you could even add a rake to those palms.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it might be a good idea actually to throw the palm in, rake it down, palm in, rake it down. But the raking down is going to give them space to see. That's why I was thinking, just palm on top, and then the next one straight across. Yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Anybody else got any questions? Nope. Okay, I'll put myself back on. So once more, we're going to step to our right this time. So imagine that the punch is coming in, whether it's a straight or a hook, and what you've done is just blocked it. If you do it as a straight, it means we can get on the outside of the arm. So they're coming in, just trying to sucker punch you. You've stepped off, you've blocked it. As you go to lap, they're pulling it back, so they're throwing another punch. So your punch blocks their punch. This time you've got more control, so you've thrown that lap and the punch. The rear hand now, what we speak about with Mike, I'm driving in, it doesn't have to be flat. I could bend my fingers, and maybe that one of my fingers goes into their eyes. I'm keeping it on. My other palm strike now is going to come straight over the top of that. It's a hit. And that's when I'm going to grab maybe an ear, the hair, back of the head. I'm now going to pull them down and try and drive my knee. If it doesn't all go to plan, I'm actually grab my leg. So I have to use a horizontal elbow to hit them once and twice, and then back into stance with my guard up. At this point, they're still coming, despite the palms and the two elbows. They're going to come and try and charge you down and rugby tackle you. So what we're going to be doing from this point here is dropping our jump serve across the collarbone into the side of the neck. As you know, there's lots of nerves here in the side of the neck. So if we go across there, it's going to hurt anyway. But because our jump serve, our elbow is sinking, and we're going to cross their neck, it's going to give me control of their head. From here, then I've got options to either spin them. I've got their chin, I'll spin them round. They're going to kind of flip over, or I just drag them that way, pull them onto the floor. All depends, but if we pull them down, we'll look at actually using our lower guard to make sure they're staying down. We don't just look at them this way. Yep, so we'll go to our left first. And go through that whole sequence. Just nice and slow, just building it up. So step in, 45 view. Lap punch. Lap punch. Lower hand becomes a palm. Palm. Grabbing the back of the head or the ear, driving a knee. They've grabbed our leg, elbow. Elbow, come back into guard. They go to rugby tackles. We're going to either, depends on which one you want to do. Jump set works with either arm. As they come to rugby tackle, if they're coming full to this leg, because it's the one that's forward, I'll probably pull this one back and sink it down, to be honest. And now I've got them in the side of the neck. I've got a choice now what I want to do. We can have a look at that afterwards. Let's just go through that again. If you want to add, I want to add some intensity, that's fine. Okay, so stepping off, go to my left. View. Lap. Lap. Palm strike. Palm strike. Grabbing. Knee. I've got our leg. Elbow strike. Elbow strike. Down into guard. We're coming for your front legs. You're going to step back, jumps out. So their head will be here. You've got them across the side of the neck. Let's do it one more time that side. So starting position, however you want to be. Step into your left, view sound. Laps out. Laps out punch. Lower hand, palm. Palm. Grabbing the back of the neck, driving the knee. Elbow. Elbow down. Going from the front leg, stepping back, jumps out. Good. We'll do one more to our left and then we'll go to our right. So starting position, how you want it to be. Step comes in. So if that comes in, step, view. Lap punch, lap punch. Palm strike, palm strike. Grabbing the back of the head, driving the knee. Elbow, elbow, back. Going for jump set across, going for your front leg. Sinking the elbow down. And having control of the neck. Again, at this point, grab that head again. We looked at, I think, last lesson or lesson before, dropping a horizontal, sorry, a 45-degree elbow down. At that point, if the back of the head is here, yeah, there's nothing wrong with dropping that elbow down. Okay, let's try that to the right this time. Attack's coming in, step, Buddha, lap punch, rear hand, palm strike, grabbing, driving the knee. I've caught your knee, so you drop an elbow, come back. You're going to go for your front leg, so you're going to step back, jump out. Sink it down, make sure you've got sink in that stance. On a nice low center of gravity. Again, step to our right this time. So you start in pose, if you like. Step into our right, Buddha. Lap punch, palm strike. Grabbing the head, knee, elbow, back. We're going for the front leg, jump set. Good. We'll do that once more. To the right. New starting position. Threat comes in. Buddha. Lap punch. Palm strike. Keep it on there. Palm strike. Grab. Knee. Elbow. Back. Come to take your leg. Step back. Jump set. Good. Okay, we're going to add the final part of this sequence. It's when we've got them with our jump set. If my jump set's here and I've got their head, throwing an elbow, if I'm going to put an elbow down, I might have to bend down to do this, which is fine. What I'm not going to do is move this hand out of the way to throw that. I've got to keep that jump set. So if you get into a jump set position, so imagine looking, got somebody across their collarbone into their neck. What I want you to do is be able to throw this elbow. Yeah, so you're saying you might have to bend down as you do this. Throw the elbow without retracting that jump set. Last thing you want to do is this. Keep that there. And you might even want to turn it over, grab the back of the head. Yeah? Almost get this ready and drop it in. Again, remember, relax. So don't be tense with this. Relax as you drive it down. Let's just do that on the other side. So get into your jump side position. And again, imagine the head is on the inside here. So you're going to be able to come down with a 45-degree elbow. Horizontal will be too difficult, and you probably just get the top of their head anyway. So you're coming at a 45 degree. I don't think you'll be able to do your cup, John, but 45 would be nice. Keeping that jump sound here, 45, and driving down. Yeah, so if you want to imagine grabbing the clothes, back of the hair, but keeping it there as you drop your elbow down. And remember to get the elbow into position so it's nice and tucked in. So, starting position. We'll go to our left again to start with. Step, 45 view. Lat punch, lat punch. Lower hand comes palm, into the face again. Grabbing for Mangensan. Going to drive a knee. It gets caught. Elbow, elbow, back into guard. Then come for your front leg, so you step across, so you step back into jump sound. Maintain that jump sound. Elbow comes up as you're going to lower yourself down. So drop that elbow onto the back of the head. Good. So again to our left. Starting position. Threat comes in. Buda. Lat punch. Lat punch. Lower hand, palm. Palm. Go to grab and drive a knee. That gets caught. Elbow. Elbow. Back into guard. And rush your front leg so you sink down, jumps out. The head is here. You grab the hair, grab the whatever. Keep it on. Elbows up, lower yourself down. 45-degree elbow. And then into guard. Let's try that. The other side. Let's go to our right. Punch comes in, step 45 view. Lat punch. Lat punch. Lower hand, palm into the face. Palm again. You're grabbing the back of the head or the ear. Driving the rear knee up. It gets caught. Elbow. Elbow. Back into guard. And rush your front leg, so you step back, jumps out. Keep that jumps out there. Elbow's going to come to 45 to drop it down, and then into guard. Good. Let's do that once more. Go to our right. Threat comes in. View. Sorry, one hold that way. Lat punch, lat punch. Palm, palm. Grab, knee. It's been caught. Elbow, elbow. Back. Keep that guard up. The rush your front leg. Sink it down, jumps out. Keep that jumps out there. Set the elbow, drop it down. And back into guard. Good. Any questions? Yep. I'll put you back on, Mike. It's nice to have you on. I like all the questions.
It's where we're finishing with that final elbow, Sifu. Okay. From the jump side position.
Yeah.
It's sort of like turning our hips. We're like sort of coming to a horse riding stance. You know what I mean?
As we drop.
As sort of, so we're in this, I know you can't see my feet, sorry. We're in this sort of, where we've got the jump side there, and this is come, and we're sort of rotating our hips.
From the
so
jump,
we're square again,
yeah.
At the end.
If you stay on, if I put myself on camera. So from the position here, and we're stepping back, at this point here, if I was to kind of keep that, I'm I'm aiming Buma really here, so I can step forwards and back.
Yeah.
As I do my elbow, I'm just, you know, looking at doing these squats.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to achieve is that I can just naturally squat down as I do this elbow.
Thank you.
You may find, because of body mechanics, that I can't get the power to do it from the side. You might not be able to get the power just dropping. What you may have to do is you might find yourself coming up with your heel,
Right.
which is fine. So at that point there, I'm just going to get back into stance anyway. It's just like a transition between. Okay?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's go through that a few more times. In fact, I'll come round to all of you guys to see if you've got any questions. Lucy, I'm going to put you on screen. Have you got any questions, darling? No?
No, I'm okay, thanks.
Yeah? Easy enough?
Yeah.
You can always get your dad to attack you, you know, and you can just practice. That'd be fine,
He's
right?
up there.
Okay, just grab him anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm only joking. Right then, anybody else? Let's have a look. Adrian, it's good to see you back.
I really get socially awkward.
Hey, all.
You all right?
Yeah, barely.
Yeah. Okay. Well, at least you're training this week.
Yeah, trying. Barely breathe, but I'm all right.
just take it easy. Just take it easy. Right.
I think I had a very similar question. Really, I was thinking the same because I think when I was coming down, I was bending forward.
Okay.
So it was the same kind of question. Is it a matter of bending the knees?
It's learning. If I just put myself on, what we've been looking to do is be able to, from a position, be able to squat down without leaning forwards. So if I was to lean forwards, I can be grabbed and I've got all my weight is going in this direction. At least if I'm just going down, still got control of me. I don't want to lean into a technique to be pulled. Okay. Good.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Yes, any questions? You don't have to have any, just say no. If you don't have any questions, mate, just say no questions. Cool. Kevin, I'll come to you. Any questions, mate?
Does it matter when you're doing the double elbow, which one goes first? Or is it however your balance feels?
It's how you balance.
Okay.
It may be, I think the front arm might be a nice clip.
Yeah.
But it might be that you just, it is all dependent on balance. If I just put myself on, if my leg is up, yeah, again, if they're coming closer to me next, trying to push me over, the front is the quickest.
Yeah.
All depends, but it won't be that I'll just go with the back one first. But if I can do the two, hopefully that's going to give me that bit of breathing space so I can get my leg down. It's not a very nice position to be with, with your leg up because you're very compromised. So I want people to understand that, okay, just because I'm here, if they're grabbing my leg, they're quite close. I should be able to clip them, which is what's kind of the point of this evening is really.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. James, any questions? He's hiding behind the black screen. He is. Right, okay. Change that around so I can speak of you. Morning, guys. Just want to go through our swimming town. It's been a good session. I don't want to kind of overdo it this evening. So I just want to go through our swimming town just to keep it fresh in everybody's mind. So let's start with a good basic stance. Feet together. Arms back, bend your knees. Slide your toes, slide your heels and just relax. Like a low center, left hand on top, coming up and back. Be mindful of your shoulders as you drive a left punch forwards opening, Chun San, and back. Right hand, open, Chun San. Point the fingers of your left hand. Tucking the thumb, drop the elbow, push forwards into Tan. Again, stopping point, rotate round. Rusai, keeping your center line covered, pull back. Relax the wrist, push forwards. Just trying to relax all the parts of your body that aren't being used. Again, stopping point, fist and the thumb. Rotate the wrist round, let the elbow drift out, keep that center line covered, do the Rusai as you pull back. Relax the hand again, push forwards. Rotate, pull back. Small forwards. Rotate round. Pull back. Drop to shoulder, center, up. Open, Chun-San, and back. Right hand, point fingers, tucking the thumb, drop the elbow, pushing forwards, get that center line covered. Stopping point, fist and the thumb. Rotate round. Wusa, pulling back. Hand will get lower because you're rotating from the shoulder. That's the wrist into Fuksang. Forwards. Wusa, pull back. Forward once more. From here, drop your left shoulder, center, palm. Over your shoulder, not to overextend, open, goes down, back, left hand drive down, right hand drive down, lift, strike at the back, set the gum sound. Double land sound. Back sound, rolling to jump. Double tap, turn over, jut, view, gum, lift, back left hand, palm and strike. Right hand, palm and strike. Tap, gun, tap, Chun-San, lift. Right tap. Pivot to the elbows again. Back into Tan, Chun-San. Left hand, bung. Drop into Tan, top Tan. Open, Chun-San. Right bung, Tan, top Tan. Back. Again. Right on top. 1, 2, 3. 3 punches. Right back, open, Chun,